The sickness, chosen ones. This is a sickness. These people are fulfilled of your misery and misfortune. This is a deep-rooted demonic sickness. To be fulfilled and satiated of someone's misery of misfortune is something so evil. Chosen ones, empaths, and all the genuine souls. It's actually very creepy that these creatures will stay close to you and want to see you down. They can come to you at the time when you're shining bright, you're doing well. You might not even be awakened, right? But you were doing well. You were still asleep, but you may be doing well in your business or your career or with your children or whatever. You were doing well, and they come towards you, and all they do is plant knives to trip you up, make you fall, stick knives in your back. This is what they do, all right? Because they want to see you down. Alternatively, they just stay around you because you are going through troubles. You may have met them when you were going through troubles. Now they're enjoying it. There's not a word in the English language, okay, that deems this behavior. There's not. All right. In the German language, it's called Schadenfreude. They've actually allocated a word for this sickness. Okay. But in the English language, there's not a direct translation. And we need to be conscious of these people because they come in the form of the closest people to you. They actually, inside their psyches, their hearts, their souls, or what's left of it, that's just corrupted. This is a sickness. This is the evil. This is a blackness. And they're satiated. They're fulfilled. And they'll be going, there. Poor you. And really they're enjoying it. They're actually loving it. And this is why you just got to go away and go off and do your own thing. Away from people. Go off and do your own thing. Become successful. Right? Put some energy into just going off and doing your thing, because many people are around you just sickness. They're sick and they're demonic and they want to see you suffer. Narcissists have these tendencies. Sociopaths have these tendencies. They cause trouble, mischief in your life because this is the sickness that they have. They need to look in the mirror. If any of you have this sickness, right? Any of you have this sickness. I'm not saying you're narcissistic, but it's something that can actually disturb the human. All right? You could feel inadequate and you like seeing someone down. Okay? I'm not talking about small little tendencies of it. I'm talking about full blown, that's what makes you feel fulfilled. Seeing others down, seeing others hurt, seeing others, if any narcissists are watching, because there's narcissists on the channel. Alright, there's a narcissist man who's got his own channel. I don't know if he's still watching, but he used to comment and he agreed with what we discuss on the channel. He may have responded to some of you in the comments, right? He has a channel. I didn't realize at first, but he has a channel. I had a look at it, and he did actually say one thing. He said that he used to, in his romantic relationship, when his partner or whatever said that she loved him or whatever, he said that he said that he used to think that she loved someone else more, the former person. That's what he believed. And nothing he done would let him accept that. Now, I know that's off the topic, but maybe if he was watching, he would agree. They have this sickness. Narcissists have this sickness. Sociopaths have this sickness. Psychopaths have this sickness. And if you do have this, right, tendency, because we have to put it away. If any of you, chosen ones, empaths, genuine souls, have any underlying tendencies of this, eradicate it. Because you can eradicate it. They're not going to introspect and look at their own mindset and say, that's a bit wrong. Or I was thinking wrong on that day. They're too stubborn to admit those types of things. But you need to realize that when you have creatures in your friendships, family, work, romantic relationships that are actually right next to you, that want to see you down and they feel satiated of it. I can't find a better description, right, in the English language, but they're satiated of your dilemmas, troubles, woes, pain, misery. And they will stay around you like they're helping you. They'll offer you a helping hand. And really they're tripping you up. They're so sick. And this is demonically sourced. Right? It has to be. It has to be. They think it's them. It is them. Right? It is them. They're accountable. I'm not excusing this behavior. They're accountable for what they're doing. Right? But from a higher perspective, it's really a demonic entity that is giving them this want and desire. Right? That's their desires. You know? The chosen one, the empath, the genuine soul. When you're aligned, right? See, let me touch on something. Some of you that have been oppressed or pushed down or made to feel inadequate, because that's what happens in the life of a chosen one. Many chosen ones go through school, they're bullied. Many empaths go through school, they offer a helping hand to everyone around them and they're used and taken advantage of. So maybe you've seen others get ahead and you still feel stuck in the same place. And I can understand if you maybe rejoice in a slight tendency towards what I'm trying to say, like if you saw someone suffering, because it's a human thing. It affects the humankind beyond what they clinically say, inverted commas, narcissist, all this stuff, right? Sociopath, psychopath. It is really a sickness that needs to be, observed, okay? And you're able to do that. That's why I always say in the videos, recent videos anyway, we're not perfect, okay? We're a work in progress. We have room to progress, right? We have room to progress and elevate and ascend and everything like that. And you'll perfect yourself, right? You'll perfect it, like areas that you need, guidance or things like that. And this is one of those things that you shouldn't have. Don't wish to see others down, right? I can understand as well. You can have these tendencies if someone's done you so wrong and then they end up messed up. You see, like me, people that have done me wrong, I don't even wish bad on them, I remember I had a friend that stole from me when I was younger. His life didn't turn out great, but I didn't wish that on him. I don't want that to happen to him. You see, I don't rejoice in it, right? In people suffering, I don't, and it's something we should all do, right? I'm empathizing now. When maybe you think I'm detouring off, but I'm empathizing. I understand that many of you have been put through incredible amounts of pain, and you wish bad on someone, but many people have said it. Tupac said it. Other people have said it in songs and in poems and things like that. You should pray for your enemies. Let them get a meaningful life. Because you got to understand, these individuals that orbit around you, that spy on you, that do all these things, right? That try to mess you up, that plant knives in the ground, that try to trip you up, that offer you a helping hand and push you back down and, in smiling faces and stuff. These people, if they had fulfillment from other aspects of their life, you see, they have no drive towards bettering themselves as a human being. They have no drive towards that. They have drive and tendencies towards seeing you suffer, being satiated of that, being fulfilled. And by them being satiated of your misfortune, your misery, your struggles, they're never gonna grasp the concept of focus on bettering your own life. Stop focusing on everyone else. These individuals that may have even been around you, family members, you may have helped a younger sister, older sister, brother, sister, auntie, uncle, family member, whatever. You may have tried to help cousins, someone and said, yo, stop focusing on everyone else, focus on yourself and better your own life. Don't compare yourself to no one, right? What this is a telltale sign of, okay, is they are so focused on everyone else, right? How can I put this? By them putting so focused on everyone else, it shows that they're comparing themselves. I hope you're with me. Are you listening? I hope you are. They're comparing themselves to everyone and everyone and everyone. And because they feel inadequate and they get narcissistic injuries and or whatever they're called in psychopath terms or sociopath terms, when they get these injuries, right, towards their persona or towards their true self, when they get these injuries towards their true self, this just keeps them stuck, right? This just keeps them stuck. But it's because they're comparing to every single one. Okay? They're comparing everything. And all they need to realize is, don't compare. Right? Don't compare. Be proud of who you are. But they can't be proud of who they are because of the shit they done. Because of the lies they've told. Because of all the drama they cause. Right? Because of the deception. And you know what I know that is? It's because you, as an empath, as a chosen one, as a genuine soul, make them conscious of the real them. I think that before they come in contact with an authentic soul, they're so detached from who they truly are that they're living in an illusion. And your authenticity and truth and everything sheds light on their darkness. The dark, not the darkness of the evil, but the darkness of the true self. The darkness of their true self. No persona, no bullshit, excuse my language, but their true self. It shines the light on that and it makes them conscious of this. Because you see, they actually used part of their true selves to be around the empath and chosen one. Hear me out now. Hope you're listening. They mirrored you in such a way, not just romantic relationships, all types of relationships. They mirrored you in a certain way. And all of us, they mirrored us to be around us, to make out they're on your level. Okay? And when they done this, they felt like they were building you up. They felt like they were building you up. And they felt like, hold on a minute. They were getting narcissistic injuries from you shining light on their true self. They were comparing themselves to you. And they were seeing you as someone who they're pretending to be like. You brought in a conscious reality for them. A cognitive dissonance. Where they had opposing, conflicting thoughts about a specific scenario. And that's cognitive dissonance. This is what they all suffer with. Right? That's the psychological terms. They say narcissists, sociopaths, and all that suffer from cognitive dissonance. What it is they have conflicting beliefs. And some of these conflicting beliefs can be contradictory to their actual belief system. You see? Do you see what I'm saying? Like, this is why religion don't make you a good person. Okay? Religion don't make you a good person. Spirituality don't make you a good person. It's the human heart that makes you a good person. If you choose to have good intentions, intentions is a better way to put it. Pure intentions. And this is what I'm saying. They have a contradicting thought process and everything like that. So this is a huge thing that they suffer from. And you have to empathize that when you realize that an individual like this has cognitive dissonance, you have to, obviously you detach, but you have to be conscious of this. They're facing a real battle, right? They're facing a real battle, okay? So they've got a very complex situation on their hands, okay? So like I said, please look into cognitive dissonance and try to wrap your head around it and try to it's conflicting beliefs, right, about a specific thing. It's contradicting beliefs, right? And also, when you add in that they're satiated of your misery, it just shows you how far they are away from the light. Okay? And to me, this is evil. To me, this is demonic. But they are accountable for their actions, because I think everything comes down to intention in this world. It's all about having pure intentions, right? Don't have devious intentions. It's all about having pure intentions. It gets you further. It gets you further. So they have a sickness, and realize it's why it's best to go your own way. Many people in your circles, many people in your school, many people in your college, many people in university, many friends, family, romantic relationships, colleagues, associates want to see you down. Okay? And they like to see you struggle because it makes them feel better. And like I said in the early segment, Schadenfreude is a direct translation of this type of behavior. Okay? Keep your intentions pure, chosen ones. So anyway, thanks for listening today. I really appreciate the support. Please book a session if you'd like to. If you'd like to donate or support to the channel, you can. Check out the spiritual channel for more content. All links you need in the description box below. And I'll be back on our video soon. Peace.